We'll start with Coach and open up.
Thought we had good balance. The guys had good energy. In a short turnaround, it's been a bit of a grind the last week or so with the amount of games we've had. And I thought that throughout the game, guys kept on giving us good energy. I thought Zach set the tempo on the defensive end, getting over screens, and obviously we really shared the ball when you only have 8 turnovers and 24 assists. So I think it was a good team effort.
You have to be thrilled about the 8 turnovers, particularly tonight, I would think.
Well, one of our guys in the locker room didn't think we turned it over at all, so they weren't really paying attention. So, eight's been we can do that. We're capable of doing that, but that's a significant thing for us to keep getting better.
Obviously, Zach is really hooping for you guys the last few games.
He's playing great, and his level of concentration and paying attention to detail and getting over ball screens and making easy plays, and he was really, really good.
And Michael Gilmore, man, he's coming on.
Starting to get comfortable, I think, and after a little bit of a layoff, I think he's starting to get his legs back under him, and I think the guys off the bench did a real good job of allowing these guys not to have to play a ton of minutes, which will help too.
I would guess if there's any critique you have on your team, it would be the defense maybe in the second half.
Second half, our defense was terrible, and it was, you're up a little bit, but that's a pride factor, and we let them shoot 55 in our building and 50 from 3, and that's not acceptable. And they made some shots. They made some tough ones, which they're gonna. I mean, they're very good, especially from the 3-point line, as we know.
Zach, that looked pretty fun out there, especially the first half. You guys were really sharing the ball, flying the floor, getting stops. What was it like for you out there tonight?
It was fun. Defense turned the offense for us a lot. We try to make simple, easy plays. Like we talked about last time, I think we definitely played FGC basketball. I think it was tough, aggressive, and hopefully we could just build on it.
Michael, you feeling more comfortable out there, learning the system a little better, just kind of just a little more bounce out there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm just trying to focus on playing hard and letting the game come to me. So whatever we may need or I could do, I would just try to go out there and do it.
Rebounding, 48-22 to you guys. You held UNF to 2 offensive rebounds, and I think one of them they only had for about a second and a half. What do you think of the performance on the glass tonight, Joe?
I thought the guys, for the most part, we've been much more conscientious about it. We were bad in rotation in the first half. In the second half, we did a little bit better job and turned a couple of those into steals. And I think the guards, I think Zach had 5 offensive rebounds, or 5 rebounds in the first half to end up with 7, and Brandon gets 7. We've been trying to get those guys to rebound the ball because then we can play faster. And they did a good job of going and getting it tonight.
22-5 in fast break points. Seems like a good number of those came off long boards where you guys were able to get out in transition.
One thing we did a pretty good job of doing is we didn't give up a lot of long rebounds. And with a lot of long shots, there's going to be a lot of long rebounds. We said don't leak out. When we get possession, we can run. I thought the guys did a good job of hanging around and making sure we picked up a lot of those long rebounds, and then we were running afterwards.
Yeah, you weren't crushing the guards as hard, right? You were kind of keeping them back in order to do that.
We did, and the guys did a good job. I thought, like I said, with Brandon, Zach, and De Niro, that's probably a career high in rebounding for him with 5. And then CT usually rebounds, but those guys did a good job of standing around, making sure we got possession before we ran.
Rebounding was kind of a negative for your team early in the season, but now because you have more personnel, and has that become? Do you think has now become kind of a positive?
It needs to be a positive. We've got good athletes. We need to pursue the ball on both ends. I think the other thing we've talked about. It's a lot easier to play fast if you get stops, and when you get stops, you can rebound and run it. Which gives the guys some more opportunities to get out and play faster. And I do think the guys have been more conscientious about going and pursuing the ball.
That's obviously been a big thing in practice.
We've worked on it a little bit.
Michael, I already talked to the guys most about Jacksonville a bit after the last game. But big game coming up Saturday. You head up there with a lot of confidence, I would assume, and it's a big one for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. We have to be able to go up there and win in somebody else's building, which is never easy. So we have to rely on what we've been doing to get us to this point, which is our defense and rebounding, and that's been an emphasis all season long. So if we continue to do that and even take it up a level on the road, then we could run the table in this conference.
Michael, for you, it's kind of been tough in the first couple of minutes of the games with the early fouls. How did it, feel to be able to play most of the first half and not have to just wait to the second half?
Yeah, that's actually been kind of new. I've been trying to play a little bit smarter and just walling up and picking when I can and can't be aggressive, because I have been conscientious of the 2 fouls in the early, but being able to play out throughout the first half definitely helped me get in rhythm for the second half and be able to keep that same energy. So.
And what's it feel like to go home and play in Jacksonville?
I mean, we were just up there a couple days ago, which is also good. But going into JU, obviously there's some history there for me, so I want to go out there and play hard, but also staying within our game and make sure we come out with a W.
And you had 8 different players, I believe, score 8 or more points. What does it just say about your depth?
Well, I think the guys, well, we shared the ball, first of all, and I think, guys, Christian Terrell played terrific, I thought, today. He had a great floor game, and Ray made some shots, and then Trey was very good on the block for a stretch, so it's, I think the biggest thing is we shared the ball and we threw the ball to the open man for the most part.
The interior passing was amazing, I thought, in the first half.
The guys have worked on it. They do a good job in practice if we emphasize it, and those guys have done a nice job of feeling it and looking around and trying to find their partner. They've done a really good job.
Rayshawn gave you a good boost tonight after being out the last few games.
Yeah, he shot the ball well. The other thing is allows to give Michael a break, and we were able to play big. We played 3 centers with Brady and Brady and Trey and Brian, so was able to use some of our depth, and with Michael and Ray at the 4 also allowed Brady to play more 5 than 4, which I think helps us.
Speaking of depth, I hear that Ricky's making some progress.
Yep. We're hoping he was here tonight, obviously, so he's getting. Hopefully we'll see how he feels the next couple of days.
Chance he could play at Jacksonville?
The doctors will have concussion protocol, so we'll see tomorrow. Obviously, we got a few days, which is nice. Hopefully, he says he feels a lot better, which is good to hear.
Anything else?
Good.
All right, thanks.